from a guy who slept in. I certainly did. All right, so what's going on here? I think I'm supposed to be live. There it is. I am. I'm supposed to be live. And I'm alone in the chat. That's no surprise. Try to figure out some opening song here. Okay, so go to my playlist, and I just woke up. I mean, this will work. Crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world did I do? Oh, I'm crazy, thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Come up here. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Good question. Wondering, what in the world did I do? I'm crazy, thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world did I do? I'm crazy, thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. So I slept in, folks. I really did. My goodness, my goodness. Okay, let me see if this app is going to work for me today. If this app will forgive me today. Check for new. There we go. Got a lot of people in the chat. I don't know who yet. Let's see. Johnny Drumflyer with Spice. Chris Hope, are you going to go live, Chris? The last I heard, you had a 90% chance of rain, and you would let me know in the morning, but I missed the morning. So let me know. Please put the word request along with that. You can just say yes or no. Hey, Mela DeFa 65, welcome. Rodney Bell, brother. Akita Shaw Warren. Philip Koshat. Let's see here. Danny the View Chaser. If I missed somebody, I apologize, but doing my goodest. I think that's about it. Lance Cadena, good morning. You had a request. I know what it was. Mela had one too. I'll have to look that one up. I had 2 requests waiting for me when I woke up. I woke up at 7:21. And I don't know why. My phone said you missed an alarm. I must have slept through it. That is highly unusual for me. Highly, highly unusual. But you know what? This may come as a shock to you. I hope it's not too big of a shock, but it might. I'm not perfect. That's hard to admit. Anyway, yeah, and I proved it today. There we go. Why is that so small? Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna hold me, only 2 that wanna stone me. One says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. But lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. You take it easy. Well, I'm standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. It's such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose, we may win, we will never be here again. So open up by climbing in, take it easy. Well, I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. So hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Oh, you got it easy, gonna take it easy. Oh, easy. All right. See what's going on here. Okay, so there we go. Johnny Droneflyer was first. Chris Hope, Bela DeFa, Rodney Bell, Warren Akita Show, Philip Koshett, Scott Jackrabbit FPV, Danny the View Chaser, Lance Cadena, and Mela's request was for Georgia on My Mind. I remember now. It takes my eyes a while to, more longer than it does the rest of me to wake up. I don't know why that is, but everything's always really blurry in the morning. It's true. On that topic, I decided there's no time for cataract surgery, so I opted to go get new glasses prescription. They should, about 10 days or so, they should be ready. Georgia, Georgia, the whole world they through. Such an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, the song of you makes some as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms may reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. All right, I'm going to only see the word request now, in this app anyway. All right, so I'm rehired. All right, I guess I got fired into the Mystic. I see how it works. I'm rehired as long as I play your song. I get it. Oh man, come on, eyes. Maybe I know, there are things I can do about that. Oh, this one's okay anyway, it's big. We were born before the wind, also younger than the sun, ere the bonny boat was won, as we sailed into the Mystic. Hark now, hear the sailors cry, smell the sea and feel the sky, let your soul and spirit fly, as we sail into the Mystic. When that foghorn blows, we will be coming home. When that foghorn whistle blows, I've got to hear it. Don't have to fear it, and I want to rock your gypsy soul. Just like way back in the days of old, and together we will flow into the Mystic. When that foghorn whistle blows, I will be coming home. When that foghorn whistle blows, I gotta hear it. Don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul. Just like way back in the days of old, and together we will flow into the Mystic. Come on, girl. I wanna rock your gypsy soul. Just like way back in the days of old, together we will flow into the Mystic. And together we will flow into the Mystic. All right. Oh, you sent me a version. I'm sorry, Mela, I had no time to hear it. It's raining out here, folks, by the way. On this particular morning, it made no difference whether it was raining or not. I had to do this inside, or not do it at all. Putting on the Ritz. Let me see if there's anything I can do with that just by looking at the lyrics. All I know is putting on the Ritz. I don't even know I think that chorus has no tune. No chords is what I mean to say. But I could be wrong. And it could be that that's the only thing I know of this song. Let's see. Because I know you've requested before. If you're blue and you don't know where to go, why don't you go where fashion sits, putting on the Ritz. Different types. Yeah, I don't know this song. I should. I mean, it's old, but sorry, I don't. What else we got? It was when I was 17. It was a very good year. It was a very good year for waking up late and doing live streams. It was, well, oh, there it is. My goodness. I don't know that I've ever played this. It was a very good year. was a very good year for small town girls and soft summer nights. We'd hide from the lights on the village green when I was 17. When I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stairs with perfumed hair that came undone when I was 21. When I was 35, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for blue-blooded girls of independent means. We'd ride in limousines, the chauffeurs would drive when I was 35. But now the days are short in the autumn of the year, and now I think of my life as vintage wine from old kegs, from the brim of life dregs. It poured sweet and clear. It was a very good year. I don't know that well. I just barely got through the chords, but oh well. Yesterday there was no time for nothing. That's right, request. Oh, I know what you're saying. That's right. I'm not fired as long as I do your song. Okay, well, I did your song. I expect my pay. The same pay I always get. The older I get. Will you please pardon me? I need to do something. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. If someone knows if Chris Hope is going to go live today, please let me know. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? Song has a view. Randy Newman has a view I don't quite agree with, but that's okay. Oh, this bridge. I don't know how to do this bridge. I may just skip it. I don't know. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered? This is where we disagree. On the morning star, somebody thought of that, someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing connection, the lovers, the dreamers and me. All of us under its spell. I don't know this part. We know that it's probably magic. What you've been, have you been half asleep? Have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it said too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers and me. And this went to sleep because I didn't plug a battery into it. Okay, that's all right. Wow, we have a lot of requests. Thank you for these requests. I really appreciate them. I truly do. If only I could read them. It could be that my glasses are dirty. That's a possibility. Dancing in the Moonlight. King Harvest. I don't know King Harvest version. I didn't even know there was a King Harvest version. Or maybe it's even a completely different song from what I know, or sort of know. Do I have the first note? No, I don't. We get it almost every night. When that mood is a big and bright, it's such a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep things right. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody was feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. We like our fun, we never fight. You can't dance and stay uptight. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody was feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody was feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. We get it almost every night. When that moon gets so big and bright, it's such a supernatural delight. Everybody dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. The older I get, I'm going to have to, I think I have a sample of that. That would be under O. Does anybody know if Chris Hope is going to be going live? Because he would be going about now. I really don't want to step on Chris Hope. He shouldn't suffer because I got up late. So let me know, folks, if you know if Chris Hope. Johnny's going live at 8:25. Okay, that's 22 minutes from now. That's cool. All right, so I guess that means that Chris is not. I'm going to take that to mean that for now. What am I looking for? Older I get. I know I need to settle down. I do have a sample. And it plays too, I think. But not today. That's definitely the wrong tune, or the wrong beat. All right, I'm going to close this out. Yeah, it's frozen. I'm going to close this out, open it again. Go to most recently viewed. Older I get. Well, it had that much sense. There it goes. I know what's wrong. User error. Okay, I got it. The older I get, the more I think you only got a minute, better live while you're in it, 'cause it's gone in a blink. And the older I get, the truer it is. People you love, not the money and stuff that makes you rich. And if they found the fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. And the older I get, fewer friends I have. Don't need a lot when the ones that you've got have always got your back. And the older I get, the better I be at knowing when to give and when to just let it be. And if they found the fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels like I'm just getting to my best years yet. And I don't mind if all the lines from the times I've laughed and cried, souvenirs are little signs of the life I've lived. And the older I get, the longer I pray. I don't know why, I guess that I got a lot more to say. And the older I get, the more thankful I feel for the life I've had, all the life I'm living still. All right. Chris, hope not flying because of thunderstorms. Something in the distance. Drums in my chest. Big black clouds rolling in from the west like the saints are bowling, static in the air. Peter rolled a split, give old Judas spare. Rain keeps blowing through my kitchen screen. Oh, wind keeps blowing through my kitchen screen like grandmother's ghost as the weather turns green. Oh, do I have that? Do I have the name of it? It's an Arkansas song. I can just look for the word Arkansas. Oh, I'm in a playlist. It's not going to be in that playlist. That's the most recently played playlist. All songs, Arkansas. This is worth it to me. Yeah, thunder rolling across our cannons in the distance, drums in my chest, big black clouds blowing in from the west like the saints are bowling, static in the air. Peter rolled a split, give old Judas spare. Wind comes shivering through my kitchen screen like Granddaddy's ghost of the sky turns green. Trees are bending as the rain commences. It'll be water in the bottomlands, way up on the fences. Oh no, save us all. Trembling in the cellar, something's shaking the wall. This old farm is all we've got. Thunder rolling across Arkansas. Hail like a hammer on the nails of a coffin. Every summer it's just a little too often. Never get used to that freight train sound, driving all God's people down into the ground. Got the lockbox, the Bible, and Mama's fiddle. Count the cats, put the baby in the middle. Light a candle with a Zippo, turn the radio on. Family's all here, but our courage is gone. Oh no, save us all. Trembling in the cellar, something's shaking the wall. This old farm is all we've got. Thunder rolling across Arkansas. Serpent comes down from the top of the sky with peerless venom and a random eye. Reckless and thirsty, out of control. There ain't no mercy in his twisted soul. Oh no, save us all. Trembling in the cellar, something's shaking the wall. This old farm is all we've got. Thunder rolling across Arkansas. This old farm is all we've got. Thunder rolling across Arkansas. All right, so that yesterday when I was young, the taste of life was sweet. Okay, seems the love I've had, the loves I've known have always been the most destructive kind. That's why I feel so old before my time. Yesterday, when I was young, the taste of life was sweet as rain upon my tongue. I teased at life as if it were a foolish game. The way the evening breeze may tease a candle flame. The thousand dreams I dreamed, the splendid things I'd planned, I always built to last. On weak and shifting sand, I lived by night and shunned the naked light of day. And only now I see how the years ran away. Yesterday, when I was young, so many happy songs were waiting to be sung. So many wild pleasures lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refused to see. I ran so fast that time and youth at last ran out. I never stopped to think what life was all about, and every conversation I can now recall concerns itself with me and nothing else at all. Yesterday, the moon was blue, and every crazy day brought something new to do. I used my magic age as if it were a wand. I never felt the pain and the emptiness beyond. The game of love I played with arrogance and pride, and every flame I lit too quickly died. The friends I made all seemed somehow to slip away, and only I am left on the stage to end the play. There are so many songs in me that can't be sung. I feel the bitter taste of tears upon my tongue. The time has come for me to pay for yesterday when I was young. All right. No hope today. That's actually not funny, but it makes me laugh. Should have been a cowboy. I had no time yesterday. We left here right after the live stream. And we had a full day and got back here. I sent a message to Cool Kids. Somebody can probably tell me. It was like 11:30 or something when we got back home. p.m. And so no, I can't do Could Have Been a Cowboy or anything else by Toby Keith. And I did read about him though. 62 years old, I think. What a eulogy his son left for him. Wow. Brought me to tears. Anyway, Johnny's going live 25. That's 12 minutes from now. Drive. All right. It was the summer of September. I don't think I have the chords for this, so I'll go ahead and do it. If I can find the right rhythm and stuff. It was the summer of September. A day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. 'Cause that was the day that my daddy died. I never got a chance to see him. Never heard nothing but bad things about him. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. I'm messing it up. Mama just hung her head and said, son, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his own home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. All right, let's do this. It's painted red. Stripe was white. It was 18 feet from the bow to the stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta. Rode up with my daddy when he went there to get her. Put on a shine, put on a motor, built out of love, made for the water. Ran it for years till that transom got rotten. A piece of my child that'll never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson with electric choke. Young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. Can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would turn her sharp and I'd make it wide. We can't beat my dad say, can't beat the way the old boat rides. Just to take a little, I'm sorry, Ronnie, my vision. All right, let's do this. Just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson with electric choke. Young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. Can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would turn her sharp and I'd make it wide. He'd say, you can't beat the way an old wood boat rides. Just a lake across the Alabama line, but I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me drive. Just an old half-ton short bed Ford with my uncle bought new in '64. Daddy got it right 'cause the engine was smoking. Couple burnt valves and he had it going. He let me drive her into the haul out the load down a dirt strip where we dumped trash off a Big Pin Road. I'd sit up in the seat and stretch my feet to the pedals, smiling like a hero that had just received his medal. Just an old hand-me-down Ford with a 3-speed on the column and a dent in the door. Young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. Can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would press that clutch and I'd keep it right. And he'd say, a little slower, son, you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side. But I was merry and ready when Daddy let me drive. Grown up now with 3 daughters of my own. I let them drive my old Jeep across the pasture at home. Maybe one day they'll reach back in their file and pull out that memory and think of me and smile and say, it was just an old worn out Jeep, rusty old floorboards hot on my feet. Young girl, 2 hands on the wheel. Can't replace the way it made me feel. He'd say, turn it left, steer it right, just a little valley up. Straighten up, girl, now you're doing just fine. Just a little valley up. That was my earbud. I've been fighting it anyway. I'd say, it was just an old worn out Jeep, rusty old floorboards, hot on my feet. Young girl, 2 hands on the wheel. can't replace the way it made me feel. And he'd say, turn it left, steer it right, straighten up, girl, now you're doing just fine. Just a little valley up the river where we ride, but it's high on the mountain when Daddy let me drive. Daddy let me drive. Oh, he let me drive. Just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson with electric choke. All right. So Johnny's going live in 4 minutes. Oh yes, they call in the street. I even bought a slide whistle, but it's a cheapie. I can't find a good slide whistle, but I still haven't learned the song, The Streak. There's a lot to do in that. I couldn't do it today anyway. A dragon song. Let's do Nyan the Dragon. Yes, this is the second day of Chinese New Year. In China, it's actually the second afternoon of Chinese New Year. That's a whole week-long celebration, usually about 10 days. Like Christmas in the United States for a lot of people. It depends on whether it falls on a weekday or a work day, I should say, or a non-work day. I'm not sure. I do have a sample. You guys are going to hear it. Oh no, nobody's going to hear it because the earbud fell. And the primary one did fall. That's the right one. Some decision that was made by the people at Jabra. One thing I don't like about these earbuds is if you can't share with them. If they get more than a certain amount of space apart, neither one works. Anyway. There was a story long ago. Oh yeah. There was a story long ago, a monster from the seas below. Hungry he would come to see what he could eat on New Year's Eve. The people always ran away, up in the mountains they would stay, until one year someone appeared, an old man with a long white beard. And he said, red scrolls on the door at night, red paper lanterns with their light, red clothes and fireworks so bright. He said, red scrolls on the door at night, red paper lanterns with their light, red clothes and fireworks so bright tonight. Then the time was finally here for Nyan the Dragon to come near. Made his way into the town. When he did, this is what he found. He found red scrolls on the door at night, red paper lanterns with their light, red clothes and fireworks so bright. He found red scrolls on the door at night, red paper lanterns with their light, red clothes and fireworks so bright tonight. Nyan hated red, couldn't stand the sight, the colors and the lights so bright, the fireworks they hurt his ears. Nyan the Dragon ran in fear from the red scrolls on the door at night, red paper lanterns with their lights, red clothes and fireworks so bright. From those red scrolls on the door at night, red paper lanterns with their light, red clothes and fireworks so bright tonight. Now when it's Chinese New Year, people come together, celebrate and cheer, join with family and friends to do all these things again. We put red scrolls on the door at night, red paper lanterns with their light, red clothes and fireworks so bright. We put red scrolls on the door at night, red paper lanterns with their light, red clothes and fireworks so bright tonight. I guess that's my time, folks. I'm really sorry I got up late, but I did, and that's the price we pay. It's really raining out here now. I can take you over and show you that. I guess you're probably seeing that. I don't know. Anyway, it's raining out there. So, folks, thank you so much for being here. Why did I do that? That was kind of dumb. I guess I wanted to. That's why. Thanks for being here. I do love you. Johnny Drone Flyer is up next with Drones and Coffee. Next weekend, we'll do it all again. I love you. Thanks. Bye-bye.